Alright. Nice bit of music there. So yeah, wanted to relax with a game I've been enjoying a lot recently. That's Theatrhythm Final Bar Line. I've been playing. I've got both the 3DS versions of this. I wouldn't say I probably have completed one of them. Maybe Curtain Call I finished, but not so much of this one. But yeah, I just wanted to relax. Let me go full screen so you can watch this. There's something about this game series that I think it knows it's silly. It knows it's not serious. Whereas Dissidia Final Fantasy is a little bit more of a serious fighting game with tactics and stuff. And whilst I do really enjoy the music, I I think I'm able to relax with this more. So, for example, if I go to Dissidia, I've already cleared it. I've already played all through the music of Dissidia. It's so much fun. Now, actually, if I go back, I should point that out. Okay, on the screen here, where we've got all the different Final Fantasies, you got Star and then 9. That's the difficulty rating, so I think it's out of 10. Now, I didn't really notice that at the beginning, so Dissidia was the one I actually started with. So I played through difficulty level 9 right at the beginning. There will be some songs I cannot play. I've actually got multi-window on my laptop, so tiny laptop, multiple screens on, so I'm not going to be able to read the chat very well. But there are some songs I cannot play, and if I were to monetize this, if I was a bigger channel, there are songs I cannot play for money reasons either. So the one that I would like to play that I cannot is Eyes on Me, which is from Final Fantasy VIII. There's some Final Fantasy X stuff and X-2 stuff I can't play. Yeah, sorry chat. It's like I say, I've got a really small laptop, really old one, and you're like the far left side of a split screen, so it's kind of difficult to try and read you guys. I do my best. So, this is difficulty level 10. But I would like to start with this one because I like the music and also you get an idea of what's going to happen. It is a music rhythm game. And let me just check the list. Okay, this is one I can play. So I do have a team. You can see I've got Squall, Cypher. Oh no. Who's in that team? Wrong one, that one. Alright. Squall, Cypher, Fenil, and Cosmos. My summon is Leviathan. My airship is the Blackjack from Final Fantasy VI. And my Mogul is wearing a blue polka dot top. My team has been shuffling around a little bit, like Squall is reasonably new. Well, Snowwolf, Kingdom Hearts is a mix of Final Fantasy and Disney, so there will be Final Fantasy characters like Squall is in the first Kingdom Hearts, and some of the music is in here as well. Well, let me do this first one, so you guys get an idea what's happening. I could change difficulty, but this is my first one today, so I'm just going to relax with basic. So you guys sit back, relax, enjoy the music, watch the video, don't worry too much about the buttons I'm pressing. Oh, sorry Mike, I've knocked that. That should be better. Again, apologies, I can't really focus on the chat too much whilst playing this. Whoops. That isn't horrible. If a miss is what you want to try and avoid. So if you recognise the characters I'm fighting against, they're not all necessarily from Dissidia. Booyah. You can see bottom right, my health is quite low actually. I missed a couple. No, I don't think I missed any. I think I got a couple of bad ones. A little bit. I did miss one, okay. It's so much easier to play this without live streaming it. Well, we do have a lot of Final Fantasy to choose from. Like, we've got Final Fantasy Type 0 from the Theatrhythm series themselves. I completed Final Fantasy Record Keeper. We've got Mobius Final Fantasy. We've got, I did Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon. That was not bad. We've got Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't finished 7, so we might go back into 7, do some of that. But then we've got some of the other 7 stuff, like we've got Crisis Core and the remakes. 8 I finished. 8's my favourite Final Fantasy. But some of the 8 songs I can't play in this live stream. 9, 10, and I think there's some of 10 and 10 too I can't play. 11, 12. I finished 13. You know, I kind of like Final Fantasy 13. I know it gets a lot of hate, but it's one of my favourites. I just like how it's just start to finish, just pushes you forward, and I kind of appreciate that. Excuse me for the drink. I think it was 13, 13.2 and 13.3. 14, 15, and no 16 in this edition. We do have Mythic Quest, Tactics, and Crystal Chronicles. But yeah, we don't have Final Fantasy 16. There is a whole bunch of DLC for this game, but of course that costs money. So I'm more than happy to just chill and relax. Let's go into 10.2, because I unlocked this yesterday. I was recording cross media bar videos, so I was playing this whilst that was happening. Now some of this I can't play, I've got to check which ones I can. This one should be okay. I kind of like Final Fantasy X too. Just don't go for the like hidden ending. I find like the hidden ending to 10.2 ruins the normal ending. Sorry chat, I just saw a question, I'll get to that after this. They've got arrows. Sometimes they really throw me if it's left and right. Ah, balls. Ah, ballsing it up. Well, not one of my better ones, unfortunately. Guess that's the added pressure of live streaming in this. So to unlock levels, it's quite simple. But it's not immediate. So, on the bottom left, it says stages cleared and quests cleared. So Final Fantasy X-2 has 6 stages. When you complete all 6, you get a key. So, you can see 10 is locked. I need a key to unlock it. So by finishing 10-2, I get a key and I can use that key to unlock 10. Final Fantasy X has 17 stages. Final Fantasy VIII has 18. At the halfway point, in these really long ones, you find a chest, and the chest will also give you a key. So for the long stages, you get a key getting halfway and a key from finishing. You get 2 keys. Where is it? There it is. So for Theatrhythm Final Fantasy, for this one, I need to clear, like I've cleared Brickle Keeper, I need to clear 2 more stages to unlock this. But everything else I think I have unlocked. Yeah, I just need keys for everything apart from this one. So play, get keys, use keys to unlock. Where are the goings? I can play that one. And if you want to do strategy, you can. Like this monster resists fire, so you would change your team lineup to not have anyone that uses fire. But I don't particularly care about that. Well, someone mentioned earlier in chat, there is a Kingdom Hearts version of this, and I do have that as well. I would have to check Square Enix's streaming restrictions on it, to see if that is possible. Like I said at the start of the stream, I have a list on my computer of what I can stream and what I can't. Music-wise. There is actually an online part to this as well, but every time I've tried to do it online, I've not seen anyone online, so I don't know how it works exactly. It's a shame because this game already came out in like 2023. It's not old. There's also no cross-play with PlayStation. Switch plays with Switch, PlayStation plays with PlayStation. And because I need keys to unlock other Final Fantasy games, I can't take requests because I don't have any keys. Yeah, having this sort of game for any other series is kind of difficult because you need a lot of games. You need a lot of characters too. So I can understand how Kingdom Hearts works with this as a key. But I can also see how this would work for like Dragon Quest. And it wouldn't surprise me if they come up with some other way of doing this with Dragon Quest. The Theatrhythm art style is very, very unique to Final Fantasy. What's this one? I'm pretty sure it's the Kingdom Hearts game I've got that does this. Give me a sec, my Switch games aren't too far away. Of course, I'm assuming I got it physical. Whoops. Alright, so the Kingdom Hearts one. There are only 20 characters. Some Disney, some Kingdom Hearts specific characters. And there's only like 120, I think 120 songs in it as well. So it's a much smaller experience. Whereas Dragon Quest has like, what, 15 games in the mainline series, and there's a whole host of side stuff. Dragon Quest might actually be... Oh no! They probably can't do Dragon Quest because the original composer's a bit of a stick in the mud. And they might have to wait for the original composer to die before they can use his work outside of the core gameplay experience. I can't quite remember. There's something very weird about the composer for the original Dragon Quest stuff, which has made remixing it or using it in other ways kind of difficult. I can't remember which Dragon Quest game came out which did not have a soundtrack in because he did not want it involved. Oh man, I can't remember now. Like, I think it was a remake that only had an orchestra soundtrack because the original dude didn't want his original soundtrack to be included. I think that's what happened. I don't know if they threw money at the problem. Yeah, it might be a case they're going to have to wait for the guy to die to make a Theatrhythm Dragon Quest. Oh, balls. This is a higher difficulty than anything else we've done today. That's what I want. Ragnarok. It's the ship from Final Fantasy VIII. I think it's a really cool looking ship, especially as it goes into space. So, I mean, we're hoping to unlock that. Honestly, Final Fantasy, the early stuff can be a bit annoying. the some of the games that are praised can be really tough. Final Fantasy 7 and 8, it's like some of the highest rated Final Fantasy games ever, but they are so fast. There's so much content, it can be really overwhelming. One of the reasons why I like 10 is that basically 10 is like a straight line for 3/4 of the game. Then it opens up and lets you do what you want, or you just keep going straight to finish it. Final Fantasy 13 is also kind of like that, where it's a straight line for a lot of it, and then it opens up, or you can go to the finish. So if you're looking for a Final Fantasy to just try and start with, honestly 10 and 13 would be good ones to go with. Oh, I should check. Yeah, I can play this one. Oh, I meant to edit my team to get that spaceship in. Balls. I think people have said Final Fantasy 16 is quite linear, so that might be a good one to play if you've got a PS5 or a series. Apparently it tanked on Xbox Series 16 because it came out, I think, last month, and I don't think it made the top 20. Also, it would be nice to perfect all these. I'm not too worried actually. Hopefully this means I can play them again and do better next time. So if I make a mistake, it's more embarrassing because it's a live stream than actual consequences in game. Oops. Also, my timing could be ever so slightly off because this is being played through a streaming box, and from that box is then going to the TV. So that tiny little bit extra lag could be throwing me off a little bit, but that's just reaching for an excuse. Triple S. Hey, a new costume from Mog. And these costumes so far haven't done anything other than just be visual. Like, there's no like plus 10 to this, plus 20 to this, so. This one should be okay. Let me edit my team. See what new moves I can add. Okay, let's use Lionheart. So yeah, characters have specific moves. Or general moves. Kiraga Prey. 100%. I keep that. Kiraga. Any new summons? No. There's Ragnarok. So I got a yellow chocobo for Mog and the reindeer. I get the blue polka dots for now. I do have a second set of characters. What I'm trying to do with this second set is pick the fastest characters. So there's a game mode where you're running, so you want the fastest ones you can. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for the fastest ones. But here we go. I think this is... I don't know, we've got one more after this, I think. There it is, the Ragnarok. Nice and easy so far. I'm kind of waiting for this to jump up in difficulty. Some of these really are kind of just nice and easy. That's why there's extra difficulty levels if you want more of a challenge. We're only like 8 hours into this, so still very early on. Actually, probably not 8 hours. I think it's closer to 6. Balls missed one. And everyone wants to do 2 sticks. I'll do some maneuvering on the controller. Thankfully, it's not a whole bunch of that. Ah, that was tough. Yeah, not my best, that one. That green stuff when you gotta do switch between extra buttons. I think Cosmos has leveled up to 99. So when I've got a player to 99, I kind of swap them out. Their resting place is okay to play. Yeah, you can like then keep leveling them to like 99 star 1, 99 star 2. I kind of just like to swap them out, get someone else in. Support and offense. Physical attack power. Magic attack power. Sure, we can put Unit 2 in. Oh no, let's try Materia. That's someone I've not used before. Alright, boss time. There are items. I always just keep high potion clicked. Very rarely do I need to use it though. Ah, missed. Man, it takes a lot of concentration. Concentration and coordination. I said that word wrong. Damn, we get to the boss, but yeah. You notice this. Well, I've certainly noticed playing this that you get to the end, but you very rarely defeat the boss. There's a lot of replayability in this. Ah, I see a snow wolf. Now, 1,000 Words Final Fantasy X-2 Remix is a song I can't play on the stream, I'm afraid. So yeah, we've unlocked it, but I can't do anything about it, I'm afraid. And sometimes when you clear the stage, you unlock more characters. Unfortunately, not this time. We've just got these 3 characters. Well, I've started Final Fantasy VII, but I haven't finished it, so where did I get up to in here? I got the chest. Okay, so I've done all that. Well, with Snow Wolf gone, no need to do Final Fantasy IV, so... Oh, let me, Materia got some abilities. Firga. Kind of thinking of taking him out. You've got protecting shell. But, not to blow my own horn, but I don't think I need to worry about defense that much, if I'm honest. So let's put some magic in. Buff some magic. Yeah, let's put Tyro in. A Final Fantasy record keeper. Why not? Welcome back, Reddit. Unfortunately, because chat's so small, I didn't even know you'd gone. I don't mean that in no disrespect. I finished 10-2, so we're going to do some Final Fantasy 7. We unlocked a song in 10-2 I can't do on the stream, unfortunately. Yeah, we get to the boss, but that's it. Because my team is... Like, you need a full 99 level team, everyone all charged up, to properly do some of these bosses. No, it really is the case, because I've got a list of songs I can't play in the live stream. I have got to keep that open. And I already have a tiny laptop. So I've got to split the laptop screen in half. Which means the chat is on the far left side. And it's already tiny. So no, it's not that you're passive, it's just I really can't see it. Okay, this is one. This has a... You see the bottom here, it says triggers move really fast. And it's not lying. I've done one of these yesterday and I was like, oh boy! It's the difficulty 10. So... Wish me luck, because this one's going to get really tough. Wow, it's got supreme difficulty level. No thank you. And some of the Final Fantasy music is kind of nice to chill and relax to as well. And if you've got nostalgia for it, it'll probably be quite nice. Whoa. Stoned me. Ah, oh, balls. Well, I'm not going to get this quest. The quest was to do this with a perfect chain. I ballsed it up. Ah, again. Whew. I think difficulty 10 is the maximum. But you can see this one was just coming straight at me. I had one miss. It's annoying. So the items I'm getting, you got Gold Saucer and Yuffie. They're cards. And as you get more of these cards, they add extra small bonuses, sometimes character specific bonuses. So the more you play, the more bonuses you get, like +1 this, +2% this. So again, as you play more, your characters level up, but also you get more cards that buff your team. Yeah, it was one miss. Ah, classic. Let me just give him Thunder. I said I loved this on 3DS. It was such a like a time waster I had on 3DS, and I completely forgot it came out on consoles. I'm gonna retry that. Every now and then, I don't know why, but my brain goes D-pad. So when we get the yellowy ones with arrows on them, every now and then my brain forgets about the joystick, analog stick, and my brain goes D-pad. So I press the D-pad, and of course nothing happened on the screen. It's like, I wonder if that was in some of the old Theatrhythm games on 3DS or something. Because it just, like a muscle memory that just kicks in every randomly. I think if I had a Switch Lite, I'd play this a lot more. Because playing it on TV is actually kind of weird. And the Switch version does not have touchscreen support, which is also weird for me. There we go. Analog stick. We did the boss, and I think, yeah, quest clear. The quest was to take no damage. It's pretty up there as iconic, for sure. But with Final Fantasy VIII being my favourite Final Fantasy, sometimes I feel like the music in that game's a little bit more iconic. So chat, is there any Final Fantasy game you want or you really like? You could... I got a key. I can Load 10. 15, let's use that one. Yeah, is there any Final Fantasy game in particular that chat really likes? I got a key, I can unlock it. No, that's 10. 10's the one with the funny laugh in it. chat, if there is a Final Fantasy you guys interested in, let me know. But other than that, I'm going to keep playing through 7, I think. I haven't unlocked 10. There's definitely a couple from 10 I can't stream. 10 introduced singing. No, that's wrong. Like, a lot of the Final Fantasy music I can't stream. It's the stuff that's got singing in it. Because they're from famous singers, famous Japanese artists. So Final Fantasy VIII has Eyes on Me. Is that Fei Wong, I think? I can't remember now. And whilst I like it as a song for sure, I can't stream it. Final Fantasy X has a couple, I think, of singing in it. So I see you got something in there, I can't look at that just yet. Stoned in midair. I know it's like petrification or something, but stoned is a much fun thing to say. Is that Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy Adventures? Oh, this is pretty famous. Whilst I think Final Fantasy VIII has the best soundtrack, I think the second best is actually Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Well, I'll do Genova. And we can have a look, because it's got Mystic Quest is involved in this. But there is like Saga is DLC. And so there are some DLC stuff, but I can't play it. There's no like demo for the DLC. You'd have to buy it. Full concentration on. I'm the same with Tetris 99, it's so difficult to talk and play that at the same time as well. Oh, and Puzzle Dragons and Switch as well. Booyah, defeated the boss. Cool. Was Final Fantasy, was that Adventures game? That was the Game Boy, wasn't it? Defeat the boss in 30 seconds. Not quite. Ah, we're nearly finished. Yeah, let's finish 7 and we'll have a look at the other stuff. See, I think I've played the remake of that, because that got remade and re-released. I think I played the Switch version. I can't remember what it was called. I might have a video on the site, I'm not too sure. If it was like a Demo Play Thursday video. For me, what got me into Final Fantasy music beyond 8 is the Black Mages. So Uematsu, in his retirement, decided to create a rock band called the Black Mages. And they took Final Fantasy music that he'd made and created rock versions of it with keyboards and organs and guitars and drums and all that. And it was really eye-opening and really cool. So my favourite stuff was made even better. But what was really fun for me is that my dad listened to it, and it reminded him of stuff he used to listen to in the 70s. So it was something that my dad could also enjoy. So if you're interested in more of a rock version of Final Fantasy, it'd be worth checking out the Black Mages. Because after the Black Mages, Final Fantasy Dissidia came out and had taken that rock approach and continued it. And then you got Advent Children. And Advent Children continued it as well. It was like Black Mages woke Square Enix up to the rock side of Final Fantasy, and they continued it. They took it into Dissidia, they took it to Advent Children, and then they made Final Fantasy VII in general more rock forward. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, look up the Black Mages, and I'm sure you'll have some fun. I've got all 3 of their CDs, but there's also a live Blu-ray, but I don't have that. This is probably up there as the famous Final Fantasy songs. Yeah, this is not on the list. It's I rated 10, so it's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, here we go. tougher than I thought. Doing them quickly is tough. Ooh yeah, 200. We got to the boss, but man, that was a long one. Defeat the boss safer, Sephiroth. No, not quite. Eris theme, is that one I can play? Yeah. Hey, we unlock Sephiroth. Way to a new world? Ah, yes. We unlocked stuff from Theatrhythm. It's a shame there's no characters to unlock from this though, so there's just stages you get tracks from. Same here with just Final Fantasy. So Tom, play that new stage we got. There it is. So these stages, they are like music videos to watch. But if you want to have a look at that chibi Sephiroth. Where would he be? Attacker? Yeah. So that's what he looks like. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're good or bad, you can choose whoever you like. Dissidia Final Fantasy is very much the good team and the bad team. Theatrhythm Final Fantasy is very much all the characters. For example, we've got here Chaos is a bad guy. Ultimacia is the bad guy from Final Fantasy VIII. So yeah, it's very much pick whoever you want and create the best team that suits you. Oh man. Stone is more useful. Cures it. Yeah, so I was to do Eris theme. Like I said, these what's cool, you can see it's EMS. There's also FMS and BMS. So battle music stage, field music stage, and I don't know what EMS stands for, but it's very much more like a music video. No, no, I bred it. That's kind of, I like Theatrhythm is one of my favorites, and I'm glad that I checked if it can be streamed because I know there's like a lot of music in it. As long as I'm careful, you can see in the description for this, I've also put like copyright Square Enix because I have to put that in. If I change how this looks. So DLC, we got 16. We got Final Fantasy Legend. Legend 2. Mountain Saga. Saga 2. Saga 3. Frontier. Frontier 2. Romance and Saga. Scarlet Grace. Oh, there it is. Final Fantasy Adventure. Yeah, the music's not bad from Final Fantasy Adventure. I don't know if it's crossed over. I think there's more of a hangover from when Square and Enix were separate and then came together. So it could be that we're playing like Secret of Mana might be an Enix game, and that's what we got here. Trials of Mana. So I don't know if it's necessarily a tie-in with Final Fantasy, but it's probably a tie-in with Enix and Square when they were separate and now they're together. Like Live Alive is very much a Square Enix game that got re-released. Like Chrono Trigger's famous, not necessarily a Final Fantasy game, but famous game that Square Enix has the music to. Like Xenogears was a PlayStation RPG from Square Enix. So they own the rights to it, so they might as well put it in their music game. Like The World Ends With You is a DS game. Nier's PS3. And of course, Nier Automata as well. I have that soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack. Bravely Default. Default 2. And Octopath Traveler. Oh balls, I didn't want to do that. So with Curtain Call, I think I had two. I think I bought DLC for 2 songs. Anyway, I wanted to do this one, so let's do this. I'm getting sidetracked by all the content. There's a lot of stuff in this game. So yeah, like I said, this one's more like a music video to watch. As a a different style. Ooh, that was a tough transition. Seven's good for a reason, but it is big. When I did Final Fantasy 1 on PSP, I used a guide, and all the better for it, to be honest. I don't want to do this one more time. I just want to check if I can play it. Yeah, I should be able to. I do like Dissidia music. Like, I have 7 a couple of ways, but I got 8 a few ways as well, but it's worth playing because it's like video game history. But play with a guide, honestly. Make it easy for yourself. At least the guide will give you general hints of where to go. There were a lot of summons to find, hidden bosses, characters. Like getting Yuffie could be difficult if you're not... You can miss her if you're not careful. And I said, this is Dissidia we're watching. Ah, nice one. See, I'm kind of someone who will play games with like set on easy. I don't care about the difficulty level. I just want to get the story. I want to get the battles. I want to experience it. But I've also finished and played 7. It's like, yeah, there's some stuff you can avoid if you don't want it. There's some stuff that's a bit of fluff. That's well worth playing, but I'm gonna unlock this one. But yeah, it's I don't how should I put this? I feel like sometimes with the big games that not having a guide can make it a frustrating experience. It can be difficult, it can be long, it can be confusing. Some of the mechanics are old, some of the ideas are old, some of the logic's old. If you're going to a game for the first time, why not play the original with a guide? And then you can do the remake, play the remake without a guide. What I did with that Final Fantasy 1 video series is that whilst I was recording, I would have the guide on my laptop. I would only look at it if I was stuck, or if I needed kind of a hint where to go next. Final Fantasy 1, the PSP version, the first video I made, I didn't really need the guide because the story told me where to go. The story would say, go south, find this village. But later on, it got a little confusing as to where you needed to go. And then there were some dungeons where I couldn't solve the puzzle. But because I had the guide on my screen, I can go through and just see, oh, this is what I need to do it. And then I don't need to look at the screen again. So that's how I did that. As I've played like Final Fantasy VIII quite a few times now, one of the things that's quite nice with a guide is to like trophy hunt. Now, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII is one of my favourite soundtracks, so that's why I unlocked this. Like, I have the soundtrack on CD, I have the game on PSP. It's a lot of fun. Very much that rock Final Fantasy I was talking about earlier. I got great memories of Crisis Core. It's very well designed for PSP, so when I was working on my lunch break, I'd get the PSP out and I'd play like 15-20 minutes of Crisis Core, and whilst it's not enough time to do any story quest, it's enough time to do like a mini mission. So even though I wasn't progressing the story, I was getting money and experience and leveling things up. So it's very well designed. But it's just great music. There's like one theme to Crisis Core and it gets repeated throughout the CD, throughout the game, but it's done in different ways. Like we've got the rock style, the keyboard, the piano style. I've got to keep track what I can and can't play. That's okay. And because it's, like I said, after the Black Mages, you do get some of the original Final Fantasy VII stuff, but faster or rockier, like this one. Really silent there. One of my favourite songs from Crisis Core. Yeah, Switch isn't pocketable, which makes it really awkward. Like the Switch Lite is what I wanted the original Switch to be in size. So for me, I've mentioned at the start of the stream, I was playing this yesterday whilst my TV and computer were recording stuff, and I was holding the Switch and it just was not as comfortable as I wanted. It just felt too big and bulky. So playing Theatrhythm Curtain Call on 3DS is a great way of playing the game because it's the right size. Hi Peter. Yeah, what can I say? I just really like Theatrhythm games. Oh, another classic one. So, I imagine this, it says here Final Fantasy VII series. I imagine we got Crisis Core. I wonder if they're going to do Advent Children, the movie. Because that had like really rock stuff. But then it also went very like chill and piano. Oh, I forgot to check if I can play this. I think I can. Yeah. So when I bought this, it was in the sale. So what I paid for it, I definitely feel like I got my money's worth. So I just got the base edition. No digital or premium edition. Done the quest. Had to get over 80 or 8 million, I guess. Street Pass, yeah. Sorry, Peter, I can't play and read at the same time. But yeah, Street Pass. Love that game. Love that functionality. A lot of noise happening outside, I don't know why. Like when it came to the 3DS and you could get puzzle pieces to unlock themes and backgrounds and stuff. I got one not finished. Oh no, Game Boy Micro is really tiny. I've never seen one in real life, actually. I wonder if that is going to be too small, or if that's... Because that can do Game Boy... No, I don't think it can do Game Boy. I can do Game Boy Advance, but I don't know if it can do Game Boy. Another rock one. Also, the 3DS is really good to keep on you because it does 3DS stuff, it does DS stuff, and I think it does Game Boy Advance stuff. I don't actually remember that. Like even Vita had kind of Street Pass stuff called Near, and whilst I would do some things with that, it never really took off. Because it wasn't so much exchanging information when you went past people, it was just like using your location and sending out to who's near you. Yeah, this is a good song as well. And it has the kind of Crisis Core theme. Those Game & Watch things, I still have the Zelda and Mario ones, but they're still wrapped up in plastic. I got them and never played them. Ooh, Alexander's better. Ah, damn, that's all about experience. That's all damaged. Yeah, I'll keep that. Fire, thunder. Man, some of these characters have got so many cool abilities. You can only pick 3, but I want to use like more. Alright, here we go. This is a good song. Ah, the Crisis Core soundtrack is just fantastic. I'd say having the PSP out has been a lot of fun because it is such the right size. I almost want the PSP size but with like better screen so there's less borders on it. I don't know, chat, if any of you have tried emulators and stuff on your phones, do you use them? Because, like, the phone is now the modern handheld pocketable thing. So I'm wondering if you guys use that, if that's like the right size for you or not. Oh man, I need a snooze. You see top left, this isn't Crisis Core. This is Last Order, Final Fantasy VII. I have not played that. But the song I recognise. So I wonder if it's an Advent Children. Who would have thought you would get DJ scratching in a Final Fantasy song? Oh, what was that Vincent Final Fantasy game? Dirge of Cerberus. Played it, finished it. But for some reason in my mind the soundtrack was really good, and then I got it here. And yeah, not so great. See, I've tried emulators on phone. I don't know, I just don't like using my phone as a gaming device in that way. Maybe because it's not as ergonomical as like a Game Boy Advance or Analog Pocket or whatever it is. Like there was a Advent Children, they do have it. Cool. Like there was a developer who made a Rugrats game, and in the demo they included an NES version of the demo, and you could play that on your phone legitimately via a correct emulator. So I tried it and I was like, yeah, it works, but it didn't give me the same feeling. And I have Mobile Friday where I play mobile phone games, but I rarely actually keep playing them afterwards. I wonder if like a flip phone would be better in the hand than a bar phone, like a iPhone. Ah, that's a Behemoth. Sorry, Peter, I just saw your comment. Yeah, that model looks like the one from Final Fantasy VIII, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, Advent Children. So for me, I have a 14 Pro, and it's fine for playing games, but it's not the most comfortable thing. It's not as comfortable as a Vita or PSP or 3DS. Whoa, quick. Nearly caught me off guard reading chat. Anyway, this song picks up quite quickly. Ah, balls. Oh, I nearly got right to the end. Ah, that was so tough. My friends and I would play Doom on Game Boy Advance. We get the link cables out and do multiplayer Doom. So we did multiplayer Mario Kart. Then, like for Palette Cleanser, we'd do multiplayer Doom. And it was surprisingly fun. A little slow, but you know, you're playing a first-person shooter game, multiplayer with your friends. It was such a cool thing. Oop. I love that piano version as well, but I need to just check characters. Cures Toad. Man, there's so many abilities I want to use. I should check. This one should be... yeah, this one's fine. This is a cool version of Those Who Fight Further. And this is also an Advent Children. Like I mentioned earlier, that swings between piano versions to rock versions of songs. I think it's more like playing Doom handheld multiplayer was just such a cool thing. There was no experience like that on Game Boy Advance at the time. the Advent Children soundtrack. I pre-ordered that. I was in England at the time. Pre-ordered it from Amazon Japan, and I got it shipped to me in England. It's a 2 CD masterpiece. I really like that. I'm kind of lucky in some respects that when I was going through school, phones weren't a thing. Like, high school was nearly finished when the first, like, phones with Snake on them came out. Oh no, that's not right. I think my last 4 years of school had 4 years? 3 years? Let's say 4 years perhaps. Like, we were at the point when I was finishing school that I would say a quarter of the students still didn't have phones at all. I do know a couple of students who tried to bring sort of tiny laptops to school to take notes. And whilst they probably did play a little bit of games, because the back of the day, we're talking like you maybe get away with a DOS game or something, but it's a case of using it to watch videos, and that would have been more lunchtime than anything else. Very few classes would have let you have a computer out. Like when I did a computer class, we learned on Windows 95, a lot of it. And Windows 98 eventually. At home we had ME. Think back. The first phone I had no camera, it was black and white, one of those sort of Snake phones from Motorola. I think by the time we were leaving school, I think I had a flip phone. I think it had like a 0.3 megapixel camera on it. I really liked flip phones. I had like 2 back to back, and it was so much fun. And then in England, flip phones just stopped with those sort of candy bar phones. They were like the next big thing. So I went from Sharp to Sony. Well, saying on from the future is one way of looking at it. Like, if you really want to know, in elementary school, I was taught on Windows 3.1 how to use computers. Like, the printer was a dot matrix printer. Ooh, this is a good one. I tell you, this is a nice chill stream for me because I'm just relaxing to the music I like. I keep forgetting to check the song list. I think I'm lucky at the moment. Damn, very aware now that I've suddenly got very hungry. So I'm not going to be streaming for another hour, but when I do finish, definitely going to need a snack of some description. I think I'll probably finish this series and I'll check if anyone's playing the multiplayer, and that might be the end of the stream. Oh, oops. I'm surprised there's no dirge of Cerberus at the moment. I wonder if Square Enix have the rights to that soundtrack. Like, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you if Square Enix actually made Dirge of Cerberus themselves. I got a bad. I didn't see what I missed. Time traveler. Is that it? How many more of these on this stage do I have to do? 3 more. So, Genova. Again, Advent Children version is going to be really cool. What did you get? Precious Rebellion. Probably don't need regen. Nine, 10. Yeah, I thought that looked familiar. Alright, this is a cool version of Genova. We already played the original Final Fantasy VII version earlier in the stream. This is the rock version. chat. I have to catch up with you at the end of this song. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Snow said hi earlier in the stream. He was there at the beginning, but they're playing Splatoon, and I'm not in the mood for them. This Theatrhythm is kind of like my relaxed game. Oh, this is such a good song. Okay. Let me just pick this. What was recall with I unlocked here? Activates a magic ability. Okay, it'll do any of them. It'll be fine. Just double checking I can play this one on the stream. I think I can. Yeah. This is a good version of this song. I mean, that's the name of the enemy you're talking about. Yes. Oh, it's not over yet. Yeah, the chain's over 300. I think it's my highest ever. Nearly. No! I beat the boss twice, but I messed up. One miss. Got bad. One miss and one bad. Damn. If I not messed up, I would have had over 500, maybe 600 chain. Oh boy, that was tough. See, I find Salmon Run quite stressful. You guys are crazy. Well, I think this is the final one. So it was just Advent Children Crisis Core, no Dirge of Cerberus. Bit surprising. I tell you, Advent Children may not be a great movie, but its soundtrack is absolutely fantastic. wonder what EMS stage we're going to unlock. I know Advent Children's soundtrack does have a song on it at the end of the soundtrack that has singing in Japanese on it. So I wonder if that's going to be the end song, or if they're going to pick another game, because there are other Final Fantasy VII games that have not been used. Like, there's like Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier, I think, that they haven't used. There was even a mobile phone Final Fantasy VII game back when like Java was a thing. And you played as the bad guys. So you weren't Cloud or anyone of that group. You weren't Yuffie or Vincent. You played as... oh, was it Rufus? The guys in suits. I think one of them had like red hair maybe? And the other one I think was bald with glasses. I think you played as them. But for the life of me I don't remember. Well, that is this finished. Do we want to look a new character? Having a one-wing angel. Crisis Core Succession. I think I can play both of those. Just double checking the list. Yeah. But no new characters. Ah. Yeah, I've got to go to the music stage to find them. So here we go. Do these two, check the online. I think that might be it. Although there is one Final Fantasy VIII song I would like to do. I think my healer is max level, so I'm going to swap out my healer. Yeah. I'm like getting everyone to 99 and swapping them out. I've only got two healers, Aerith and Vanille. Well, let's get Aerith in. Like, for the most part, I'm not very good at music games. But for some reason, this one I'm not too bad at. So, sit back, watch the video. This is from Crisis Core. And this will be from the PSP version. I don't think the PS4 version was out yet. Though I might be wrong. Perhaps I should have said spoilers, because it spoils Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, we'll do Advent Children. So again, sit back, watch. I imagine this will be clips from the movie. So if you've not seen Advent Children, this might be new for you. That's right, Peter. Saw the message. Tougher, this one. So I think that might be from the re-release of Advent Children, because when they released it, it was fine, but then they went back and added more dirt and textures and stuff to it and re-released it. And I felt like some of those clips were from the re-release. That got a little tricky, that one. Well, let's see if there's anyone online. There is someone online. Ah. Hopefully they don't pick something that I can't play. This is my first ever online battle. Please don't pick something. Oh, I'm going to pick Final Fantasy VIII for sure. Oh, this music's cool. Both songs are okay for streaming. Ah! Vion, alright. This is my first, like, in Curtain Call, I might have played against friends, but I've never played online against anyone ever in Theatrhythm. And I've had, like I said, I've done like 5 or 6 hours and I've never seen anyone online. So here we go. What if it's going to be like a high score chase? No idea what the giant chocobo are doing. But there's been no tutorial for this mode. I'm hoping that whatever's happening is going to happen automatically. I don't have to press any extra buttons to do online attacks against the other player. Yeah. So we have an extra gauge at the bottom that I don't have a lot of time to look at. But it does seem like burst gauge is what's sending stuff to the enemy player. Oh no, what's happening? Yeah, they're using some attack that I can't. I don't know what to do against. No! Oh, my health isn't great. Damn, they got like a million more, and you see on the left side. But they were using some sort of burst attack I had never seen before. Like, the commands on my controller weren't working how it should. Yeah, I had some bad misses there. And I get no rating bonus. Oh, I don't mind getting it there. I guess we can do one more. See how it goes. They got like 99 level characters. They are proper pros at this. They got Final Fantasy 9. Okay. Ah! Chose their song again. All I can do is try. This is such a different experience for me. But I must admit, we're like 2.5 hours in and my hands are really starting to hurt now. So I've never done this one before either, this song. Well, we're close to the moment. My health's low. Not far behind.
You're falling behind, Kubo. You're falling behind, Kubo.
Yeah, I know, you don't have to keep telling me.
Kubo stampede coming, Kubo. It's Fat Chocobo time, Kubo.
Did you just say Fat Chocobo time?
Now, Kubo.
See, because they're so big, I can't see what's coming till right at the end. That's the obstruction.
Local dance involves triggers coming your way, Kubo.
See, I don't know what all that star stuff meant. That was happening on those triggers. Like, am I forced to miss them?
First place better watch out, Kubo.
Better watch out, I'm nowhere near now.
Judgment and point three coming your way, Kubo.
Damn, it's giving me bad hits all the time. About 1,000,000 off again, like last time. Damn, that was tough. I just wish the game had given me some sort of tutorial for this mode, so I knew what was happening. Yeah, I'm not going to do another one against that person. I'm getting no points. Oh, someone else. Well, that's like even a higher level. Okay, I'm going to do one final song to finish. And this is one of my favourite ones from Final Fantasy VIII. It's Liberi Fatali. It's a very, very famous classic song from Final Fantasy VIII. And then I'll do this one and that will do for the stream. I think we've done fantastic. Start Final Fantasy VIII, it's amazing. Unfortunately, the EMS for Final Fantasy VIII is not that brilliant in this. Yeah, in this game, like some of the others we've watched being cool, 8 isn't that great. The opening cinematic to Final Fantasy VIII is really quite fun. It doesn't really spoil too much of the story. So if you haven't seen it or heard this music before, I'd recommend giving it a go. Just type it into YouTube and get that. Watch the cinematic. But yeah, I'm gonna say that is going to be it for the stream, everyone. Not exactly a huge view count for the stream, but this is not exactly a new game, nor a particularly famous one. But I had fun, and that's all that mattered. I enjoyed myself. I thank everyone who came and watched. Not too sure if we're going to do this a lot in the future. But it is a game that I'm going to keep coming to personally, so maybe we'll do some more of this. And I don't mind if I've completed all the quests, doing them again, because then, you know, you're beating your score, you're going up a difficulty level, you're leveling up characters, there's always something to do. So yeah. Can't tell you what the next one of these is going to be, but hopefully I'll do some more. No, Behemoth is not usually this cute. Honestly, then it's the Square Enix store usually has some Theatrhythm stuff available. If you're interested in this kind of cute look, it might be worth checking out the Square Enix store, see if there's any, I'm not going to say dolls, but there might be some figures or something from Theatrhythm you can get. But yeah, thank you very much everyone. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and the socials are in the description if you want to subscribe and keep up to date with everything else we do. But yeah, until the next time, thank you very much everyone for watching, and I hope everyone takes care. See ya!